Hey you guys, it's Monday, June 17th. In case you're wondering why my hair looks like a total train wreck this morning, I am letting it get nice and greasy because quite obviously I need to bleach my roots and we don't want any issues with my scalp and burning and hair issues, so we are letting it get nice and greasy before I bleach it to help protect my hair and scalp. But the reason I'm here today is I'm actually filming a video that's going to take me a full week to film. Usually I don't do these because something happens, but we're trying it this time. And I wanted to try something that is very normal for most people, but not normal for me and not normal for most of us who do beauty on YouTube. I am going to wear the exact same makeup every single day for a week. Now, let me clarify. First of all, for me, a week is going to be 5 days because I really don't wear makeup on the weekends to give my skin a bit of a break. As you can see, it's clearing up quite nicely. I have nothing on right now except my morning skincare, and even my scars are starting to heal, so very good. The other thing is I'm not wearing the literal exact same makeup. Like, I'm putting on makeup in the morning, I'm taking it off at night, doing my skincare, putting on fresh makeup in the morning. I'm not wearing the exact same face of makeup all week long. Like, that's gross, and you will break out and you will age really badly and just not good. But I'm using the exact same makeup products all week long. I'm also limiting the brushes and stuff I can use. So these are the brushes I'm using this week. I have blush, powder, bronzer, then I have highlight, big blending brush, little blending brush, flat brush, my little liner under eye brush that I love, my teensy detail brush, and my eyebrow brush, and a beauty blender, because I would need a couple more brushes if I use something other than a beauty blender. So we're going with this week. And I do have in my powder a puff in case I need to touch up throughout the day, and an eyelash curler because I can't live without eyelash curlers. So I'm going to show you all the products really quick before I get started, just because I'm using very, very few. So first up, eyeshadow palette. I went with the Smashbox Full Exposure palette, and I did this for a reason, because I know me, and if I go with any other palette that has more colors and more options, I will be doing a different eye look every single day, like wildly different. In fact, I started feeling like majorly stressed picking out this palette because it's so limited. If I had something smaller, like the mini Urban Decay palettes, or something that only had like 3 or 4 shades that was a higher quality. Like, I've got the little Wet n Wild Maze and stuff, but I don't want to use those every day, to be honest. They're good, but they're very, very shimmery. So I went with this. If I had something smaller, I would go with that. But this has very, very neutral shades. So this is also another challenge for me. I am primarily going to be leaving this side alone and just working with this side because it's slightly warmer. It's not as warm as I've been going lately, but it's slightly warmer. I'll primarily be using these 4 mattes and then occasionally adding in sparkle. I can't promise that I'm going to do the exact same eyeshadow look every single day because, let's be honest, I get tired, I get forgetful, and I can't always remember exactly what I did. So there's that. For eye primer, I'm using the Smashbox 24-Hour Photo Finish Eye Primer, which I really, really like. And eyeliner is my new, like, holy grail brush tip mascara. This is the Clinique Pretty Easy Eyelining Pen. I would highly, highly, highly recommend this one. I love it. So that's for my eyes. Eyebrows are my Anastasia Dipbrow in Taupe because it's fast and easy. And then for setting them, I have the clear brow gel because we all know my brows are kind of crazy. Then for skin, I'm using my Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation in Soft Beige, my Colourpop No Filter Concealer in Light 12 because these are the things that match my skin the best right now. And I've been definitely wanting a very dewy skin look for summer. And then I'm using the MAC Mineralize Skin Finish in Medium Plus as my powder. Bronzer is the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer. Blush is Tarte Amazonian Clay and Party. Highlight is the Laura Gellar Baked Gelato Swirl Illuminator in Gilded Honey. Eyelashes is the Revlon Volumazing Mascara because I've been loving this lately. And then I gave myself 2 options for lips. I had the Vaseline Lip Therapy Rosy Lips, which I put on right now because my lips get super dry, so I need something super moisturizing. I will probably wear this a good chunk of the time, and then when I want something a bit more pretty-ish, I picked a very, very, very neutral gloss because I can kind of wear this when I'm eating, when I'm doing things, etc. I didn't want to pick like a red or a bright pink or something that will smear, etc. So this is the Wet n Wild Color Icon Lip Gloss in the shade Don't Flutter Yourself. This is a really nice gloss. I like it a lot. So that is all I am putting on my face as far as makeup goes this week. That is a teensy tiny amount of makeup. So for today, I'm going to kind of walk you guys through what I'm doing for my makeup. It's not going to be the same the other days. I might just do a quick, hey, I did my makeup today kind of thing, just so I'm not like, here's how I do it. Here's me doing it again. Here's me doing it again. It may get really boring and really repetitive. So I think I'm going to start with my foundation today because this palette doesn't seem to have a lot of fallout usually. So I'm not using a primer just to keep things as simple as possible because a lot of people don't use primers. So I'm just going straight in with my foundation and my little face sponge. Now, when you apply this foundation with the face sponge, it is pretty sheer. So I will probably build it up just a little bit. Sorry if I seem distracted a little bit, guys, while I'm filming this. I'm filming this pretty early in the morning, actually. It's 9:30, and I've got like everybody and their mother texting me about stuff that I need to be handling right now. So it is a busy morning. Mondays are always busy, so I'm just adding a bit more foundation. It is so super rainy out. Like our whole area is under like massive flood watches right now. Thankfully, we live up on a hill. Like we never try to rent houses that are in floodplains around here because it just, you never know. This is actually really weird for June. We usually don't get this much rain. Usually most of our rain is done in May. And then June, July, August, September are pretty dry. But lately it's been like, we've been like dry into November. It's been really weird. Anyway, that is on. Now I'm going in with my Colourpop concealer. So for Father's Day yesterday, I asked my husband, what do you want to do? We can do anything you want to do. Just because we tend to not do traditional things on like holidays in general. I mean, probably the most traditional we get is like Christmas. We keep like the minor holidays pretty relaxed. And he was like, you know what I want to do? I was like, what? It's like, I want to sit on the couch all day and have a Twilight marathon. You know you married the right man when. So we sat on the couch literally all day. I started getting really twitchy around 4 o'clock though because I'm not a sit on the couch and watch movies all day kind of person. Like it drives me crazy. I used to be able to do it, but now to do that, I have to be like deathly ill to sit for that long. Otherwise I go crazy. Just going in with some powder real quick. But we literally sat and we watched New Moon Eclipse and Breaking Dawn Part 1. We'd watched the first movie the night before and we didn't have enough time for Breaking Dawn Part 2. But we pretty much just watched Twilight movies all day, and then I made chicken tikka masala for dinner, so that was nice. And it was so different just sitting all day. It's like this morning when we got up, I was like, yay, I can move, I can do things, I can get stuff accomplished. When I feel like crap, then I just want to like lay down and do nothing. But if I feel decent, I'm like, I need to be moving. All right, face is powdered, that is good. I am going in with my bronzer. Part of the reason I'm doing this as well is I want to see how this affects me getting ready for the day, because so often it takes me at least 30 minutes to an hour to do my makeup in the mornings on the days I wear makeup, because I'm like, okay, what colors do I want to play with? What palettes do I want to use? You know, am I thinking warm? Am I thinking cool tones? You know, do I want eyeliner? Do I want glitter? Like, it takes forever. And pretty much everyone else I know, because I'm really the only one of my friends who is on YouTube. Like, no one else I know in real life is actually on YouTube, which is kind of weird. But everyone else wears the same makeup every single day. And I change my makeup up so frequently that wearing the same things every day is like a major challenge for me. Oh my gosh, I love this blush color so much. It's so pretty. If you're looking for a really soft but neutrally kind of pink, I highly recommend Tarte's Party. This is such a nice blush. Let's do highlight. This is more of a goldeny highlight. I tend to go goldeny during the summer and then more cool tone during the winter. Occasionally I'll change it up, but this is what I tend to stick with. Now, I am not using a setting spray with this makeup because I know that this will last and wear evenly throughout the day. So that's not an issue to me at all. Oh my gosh, I'm almost done with my makeup. Like, I'm kind of pushing stuff to the side as I finish using it, and I'm like, what the heck? How am I almost done? Honestly, I could have skipped an eyeshadow primer probably and just gone with using my Colourpop concealer as my eyeshadow primer. Okay, yay brush. Yay Dipbrow. Okay, so my question for you guys is, how do you do your makeup? Do you have a couple products you use every single day? Do you wear the same thing every single day? Do you change it up? And do you like change it up weekly or monthly or based on the weather, like the seasons, or do you change it up based on your mood? Like for me, my makeup has a ton to do with my mood. Like when I'm nervous or uncomfortable about a new situation, I wear a ton of highlighter. Like if I look like I just got freaking doused in glitter, I'm really, really nervous. Or I'm going to like a festival or a concert. But typically, if it's just like a normal situation, like if you see me at the store or something and I am just absolutely like freaking shimmering to high heaven, then I am probably nervous about something or really uncomfortable. Just going to fade out the front of those brows. So let me know down in the comments below what you guys do with your makeup, and if you only use a couple products, what are your go-tos? Like, do you have a palette you use every single day, or do you kind of switch between palettes? And if you have one you use every single day, is that your only palette? Or do you like have a massive collection of makeup and you only use one or two things? Because I've seen that where people will have like 10 palettes and only ever use one. So I'm just really, really curious. Okay, so I'm going to prime my lids real quick with the Smashbox 24-Hour Photo Finish Primer. I love this primer. It's super thick and it's taking me forever to get through it. I actually got a mini of this when I bought this palette, but I love this primer so, so much. Eye Time palette. All right, I'm going to start with my super duper fluffy brush and go in with this nice pale shade right here. I'm just going to pop this under my brows. And I'm going to the next shade over. You will probably recognize the look I'm doing if you watched the tutorial that I did right after Christmas this past year. I think I did it in like January. Actually, no, maybe I did do it during Christmas. It was an everyday glam look, and I used this palette for it, and it's so, so easy to do. And this is very, very, very similar to it, just a little bit different though. And then I'm going to go one shade over again. These shades are actually lighter than they look in the palette, so if you want a darker look with this palette, you do have to build it up quite a bit. But it's nice if you're newer to makeup or you want a more subtle look. So I'm going to grab my tiny blender brush and go into this dark brown right here. And just take that on the outer corner. Now, the one thing I have noticed that tends to be a problem with this eyeshadow primer is that mattes like to skip on it. This is not this palette because I've used this with a different primer before and it has not done this. So if you wear a lot of matte eye makeup, I would probably suggest a different primer. If you wear a lot of shimmer, this primer is amazing for shimmers. So I'm just kind of building up that dark brown quite a bit because the rest of my makeup is very, very neutral. All right, and then I'm going to take that small brush again, go down one more shade, and take that over that dark brown. And then use that same shade to help blend out the edges a bit. Okay, so that took a little bit more work than I was thinking it would because that matte was a bit skippy on the primer. So I may do something a little bit different tomorrow. But I'm going to take my ring finger and go into this shimmer right here. I'm just going to pop that on the inner third of my eye and blend that in. Now you can completely skip the shimmer if you want and just use a lighter matte to fill in that space. But I'm going a whole week wearing the exact same makeup. If I don't have some sort of shimmer, I might just pass out. So I need some sort of shimmer on my face since I'm going to have like no color except for blush. All right, now I'm just going to take my teensy detailer brush and go into this middle shade here. This is a beautiful highlight. And just highlight that inner corner. Going to take that same shade and just run it along the inner third of my eye, right below my tear duct. And I'm going to grab my little flat under eye brush. I'm going to go into this second shade here and just run that underneath my lash line. You can go lighter or darker for this if you want. I just kind of like this nice medium shade. All right, I'm going to go ahead and curl my lashes real quick, just because I like curling my lashes before I do liner. And I'm going in with my Clinique Pretty Easy Eyelining 10, and I'm just going to do a very, very simple line. So I'm just ending this line with just the teensiest baby wing, like that. Like barely even a wing. I don't even think you can count that as a wing, but it's just a teensy little baby wing just to elongate my eyes just a tiny bit. And I am just going to use the Revlon Volumazing Mascara, top lashes only. You know what I just thought about though? I seriously thought, I wonder how fast people who wear the same makeup every day run out of makeup. Like if you wear the same makeup every single day, how fast do you run out of foundation? Like I can't remember the last time I ran out of a foundation before it got so old I had to throw it away. Now I've run out of concealer a lot, and I've run out of mascara, and and eyebrow stuff. That's pretty much it. Like I don't think I've emptied like an eyeshadow palette in ever. Yeah, I really don't go through a lot of makeup. So I'm curious, if you wear the same makeup every single day, how fast do you go through your makeup? I have no idea. Let me know. This is like fascinating to me. All right. My makeup is done except for lips. I'm using this Color Icon gloss, particularly because this gloss wears off evenly and it doesn't create that funky white lip gloss line. At least I don't remember it doing that. I'm kind of screwed for the week if it does. But this is just a nice, pretty gloss. So here is the final look for the week. All right, so that is it for today, you guys. I'm not going to do like any updates on wear or anything because I've worn all these products before and I know that they'll last all day. This is a very neutral, natural look, but I've still got a good bit of contouring, and with the blush and the highlight, it really does make my features stand out, which is nice. The eyeliner helps my eyes pop quite a bit. My brows look good, and just it's a very, very neutral type look, but I still think it's really, really pretty. And that's kind of what I was going for the week, is I want something very neutral, fast and easy to do, and something pretty. So I'm going to be wearing this makeup look the rest of the week, and we will see how quickly I get bored of it or start going crazy, because I'm so used to changing things up so frequently. All right, you guys, I will see you again tomorrow. Hey you guys, it is Tuesday. I'm having one of those days where I have 8,000 things to do and absolutely no freaking time to do them in. So I'm in a massive rush. As you can see, my hair is fully blonde right now. It is not staying this way. I really needed to dye my roots because they're about 4 inches long and looking really crappy, which you already know if you've been following me on Instagram. So this is where my hair is at. It is dyed and toned. It's still a little bit more yellowy than I wanted it to be. I wanted to try and get really platinum this time, and I just didn't have enough time to let toner and stuff sit on it to get it to that shade. So I'm kind of stuck with this, but honestly this is fine because the pink I use will go over this no problem. Like, it will actually look really good. And I took the color all the way down to my roots because frankly I didn't want to risk trying to just leave like a ½ inch of root and do like what I did before and have it turn out evenly. So I got my hair much more evenly, including in the back this time. I do have a freaking patch still right here that will not bleach. I don't know what that hair is, but it just absolutely will not bleach, so it is what it is. Anyway, I need to do my makeup really fast, so of course I'm using the exact same products I used yesterday. I'm just doing this like warp speed, and I'm actually kind of grateful this morning that I'm using the exact same products that I did yesterday so that I don't actually have to think about it. Trust me, if I didn't have like 500 places to go this afternoon, I would not be doing makeup right now. Oh, and by the way, I do know that I look exactly like Lucius Malfoy with no makeup and super blonde hair. Just in case anyone was curious, who knows, maybe I'll go as Lucius for Halloween next year, because I could definitely pull it off. And I'm wearing a Harry Potter t-shirt. Sorry if I'm a little bit distracted. I have to handle texts and stuff. I've been getting messages since like 7 o'clock this morning over different things, and it's all stuff that requires like immediate responses. Well, I got decent sleep, but not enough sleep last night. I am going in with the Colourpop on my lids just to help cancel out some of that redness. Alright, I'm going to quickly powder my face. I washed all my brushes yesterday, so they're nice and clean, which is really nice. It was actually super fast to wash all my brushes, which was kind of really fantastic for a change. Bronzer. But anyway, I had some issues pop up that caused last minute changes to my regular schedule, which always drives me crazy. I'm bronzing a little bit more than I did yesterday just because of my hair. And I need to not look like the color of oatmeal because that's not cute. What's funny is my hair was actually blonde for a very long time, from like 7th grade all the way up until I turned 18, because my mom really loved my hair blonde, so that's the color I had to keep it. But like the day I turned 18, I sectioned off my hair and dyed the entire bottom half of my hair black. I'm like, here, we'll make a compromise. I will dye the bottom half of my hair black. That way I can have it the color I want it. And then the top I will leave blonde, so in like senior pictures and graduation photos and stuff, it'll be blonde. So it's kind of the compromise we worked out. And then when I moved out, I just started dyeing it like every natural color possible. I swear my eyes are so red from allergies. I look like a bunny today. My brain is all over the place today. I am just tired and overwhelmed, and there's so much going on. I know technically, actually, with my hair this blonde, I could kind of just leave my eyebrows where they're at, but I don't really love super pale brows on me. Like, I think if you're doing like an editorial look, super pale brows can look cool. Or if you're more tan, they can look good, but just on me, they don't look good. So we are definitely doing the darker brows and lighter hair thing today. I know that drives some people crazy. There we go. Yay, eyebrows. I'm going to run through these and lighten them up just a little bit. I know I told you guys I wasn't going to like sit in front of you and do my makeup like every single day. But I figured today, since my hair was a totally different color, that I had to kind of come on and explain it, because otherwise you'd be like, hey, what the heck? Why is your hair blonde? Oh, I did want to say, it seems like you guys have been like loving my vlogs. I've gotten so many views on like my vlogs lately, like the Study Korean with me video. I did not expect that many views on that. I'm so happy that you guys are liking these videos and liking me kind of branching out and doing different things. Going into my Smashbox palette, and I'm doing the exact same eye look that I did yesterday. Just keeping it really fast and really easy. And I totally forgot to set my brows. I told you I am scattered today. Like all over the place scattered. I'm trying to get this makeup done in like less than 10 minutes and it's not happening. It would be going faster if like I wasn't getting interrupted every 2 seconds. All right, eyebrows are set. Like I seriously cannot believe it's Tuesday right now. It feels like Friday. I'm exhausted like I am on Fridays usually, and I just feel very, very drained for the week already, which is not good because I spent like all day Sunday sitting on my butt and watching Twilight movies, so I should not be this worn out already. Probably doesn't help that I haven't eaten anything today yet either, and I'm probably not going to get to eat until like dinner, but I am having coffee, so hopefully the coffee will keep me conscious until I can get food in me, which is not the healthiest thing in the world, but that's just kind of how we're rolling today. I'm just moving to working with my fingers because it's a little bit faster sometimes. And then today I'm doing something just a little bit different. I'm going one shade over to that medium brown. And just darkening up the outer corners of my eye just a little bit, to add a tiny, tiny bit more dimension, just because my hair's so pale and I need my face to stand out a little bit more. And that is it, you guys. This is Tuesday's makeup and hair. Makeup is the same as yesterday, and my hair, of course, is quite a bit different. But anyway, that's Tuesday's makeup done, and I have got to go and get some stuff done, so I will see you again tomorrow. Hey you guys, it is Wednesday and I just wanted to pop in real quick to show you that I am again wearing the exact same makeup I wore Monday and Tuesday. The only difference is today I did not wear the eyeliner because I've noticed the past 2 days I have had lots of black crap in my eyes after taking out my contacts. So I am highly wondering if this eyeliner is getting in my eyes or the mascara is getting in my eyes. I don't think it's the mascara because I've worn this mascara a lot and have not had this problem yet. So I think it's the eyeliner. So for my eye health, I'm avoiding wearing the eyeliner today and seeing if that is the problem. Now, if that isn't the problem, then it's probably the eyeshadow, and I'm kind of stuck with that for the week. So if this isn't the problem, then I will go ahead and wear this again tomorrow. But for today, this is my makeup. And yes, I have my hair dyeing right now because I don't have enough time, and I'm actually filming another video, as soon as my hair is done dyeing. But this takes like 4 hours for it to set really, really well into your hair. And because I did the roots really a darker shade of pink and the ends a lighter shade of pink, hopefully it turns out the way I intend for it to. Otherwise it could look like a hot mess, who knows. But I really want to give the dye time to set in and really stay, because I'm hoping I won't have to do this again for a few more weeks at least, because the pink dye does come out of my hair pretty fast when I actually try to fade it. So hopefully it stays in my hair quite a few weeks, especially if I'm extra careful with it. So that's pretty much it for today. I'm loving this makeup. I really, really like it. I think it's nice. I'm missing color though. Like I'm really missing having options on my eyeshadow. Not so much with skin and brows and stuff, and the lips really don't bother me, which is interesting because I've got so many lip products. But the eyeshadow is getting a little boring, but it's super fast to do. I just did my makeup in like maybe 10 minutes, taking my time. So hopefully we'll see. I'll get faster as the week goes on. And that's about it. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hey you guys, good morning. It is Thursday. First up The lighting kind of sucks in here because it's still pretty early in the morning and I am not awake enough to deal with filming lights. It actually just hit 7 o'clock and I went ahead and did my makeup the same way I've been doing it all week. The only difference is that I told you guys yesterday that I was testing not using the eyeliner because I think it was causing the black stuff getting into my eyes, and I was right because when I took out my contacts yesterday, no problems. So it's definitely the Clinique Pretty Easy Black Eyeliner was either flaking or smearing or something in my eyes. Not good, not a huge fan of that. So that may actually depend on whether or not I need to find a new favorite eyeliner because I'm not cool with that. So I'm not wearing that the rest of the week just for basic eye health. I've been taking really good care of my skin, making sure to take my makeup off at night, thoroughly moisturizing. I am noticing a little bit of texture on my forehead when I wear makeup every single day. My skin tends to break out, just period. It does not matter how careful I am with my skin, what products I use, anything. If I wear makeup every day, my skin starts to break out. Typically, I won't wear makeup on Thursday because I just have some errands to run, things like that. And I really don't care the places I'm going if I have makeup on or not. But today, of course, because I told you guys I would, I am wearing makeup. I really, really wanted to not do glitter today. I was not in the mood for like glitter and sparkle. And I just wanted to do like a quick monochrome wash on my eyelids. And I'm like, no, I can't do that. So not being able to do a monochrome wash on my eyelids this morning bothered me. And also, even though I have bronzer and blush on, I look very pale. I wish I had a darker lip to wear or something with a bit more punch to it because the pale lip gloss I am wearing is not helping in the whole washed out department because it's making like the whole lower half of my face just look very, very washed out. I had a incredibly stressful day yesterday, like unbelievably stressful. Today I'm doing a little bit better so far. My stomach's still really upset. We'll see how today goes. But anyway, this video is about makeup, not about my crazy insane life. My husband loves my hair, by the way. I told him how it's bugging me that the roots look kind of hot and way too bright, and I wish I had left some of my natural hair at the roots to just soften that out a bit, and he actually loves it. He loves it bright, so okay, I'm good with that. God, I look so freaking puffy this morning. Like my nose is puffy, everything's puffy. I need more coffee and sleep. But anyway, Thursday, makeup done. I'm out. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hey you guys, it is finally Friday and this little experiment is over. Of course, it is the morning, but I'm going to wear this makeup all day. I didn't think I needed to wait until tonight to tell you guys how I feel about it. So, I've worn the same makeup every single day for 5 days, exact same makeup look. The only change was midweek I had to drop my eyeliner because it was causing issues with my eyes and my contacts. And eye health comes first, basically, most of the time, except when it comes to glitter, and then sparkles come first. But anyway, I've been wearing the exact same makeup for 5 days, and there are pros and cons. Pros are it's very, very fast to get ready. I can do this full face in about 15 minutes now, which is really, really good. Sometimes 10. Today, my eyebrows were being a bit of a pain in the butt, so it took me longer. It all depends on the day, really. It's easier to get ready. It's faster to get ready. And you don't have to think, what makeup do I want to wear today? What am I in the mood for? Do I want to go glam? Do I want to go basic? Do I want lashes? Do I not want lashes? It's not something you have to think about. So if you're in a period of overwhelm in your life and you need to really simplify and bring things down so that you have to make less decisions, if you're having a lot of decision fatigue, then I highly, highly recommend trying this. Just put all your other makeup away where you cannot see it for a while. My makeup is all in my drawers, and then the big tray I usually have on my desk is actually in my closet right now. It's made things very easy because I haven't had options, and sometimes taking away options when it comes to makeup or clothes or things like that can really simplify your day and your morning, especially if you're in a rush or in a period of time in your life where you're like, I just can't make any more decisions. Because I'm sure you guys get like that too. At the end of the day, when someone's like, where do you want to go to eat? Or what do you think about this? And you're just like, my brain can't make any more decisions. I can't handle it. Then this is a great thing to do. Now, am I bored as heck of this makeup look? Yes, I am. But that's because I'm used to wearing different makeup every single day. So being stuck with neutrals and being stuck with the exact same shadow style and shape every single day and the same lipstick is driving me crazy. I want bright, I want colorful, I want something different desperately. But a lot of people aren't like that. A lot of people want their face to be consistently the same every single day. I like being a chameleon. I like changing up my look all the time. Obviously, I don't like looking the same. To me, it's boring. If you look at photos of me in high school, college, every couple of years, I look very, very different, and that is on purpose. I don't like looking the same. I like trying on different looks. It's just something I've always loved. Pretty much like if I could be Tonks in Harry Potter and just like cast a spell and change my look every single day, that's what I would do. And just change my hair color on a whim without having to spend like 4 hours on it, that would be great. But that's because I really, really like change. But if you're at a point where you just can't make any more decisions, I would highly recommend trying this. What I might do actually is do something similar to this, but change it up. Like, let myself just use one palette, but I can do any eye look in that palette. That's a way to simplify it. Just have one palette available, but you can do any look you want to with it. Another way to do this that I also thought of was switching up the makeup every week. Like 1 week you wear this all the time. The next week you may have a different look that you wear like every single day. That's another way of doing this that would also simplify the decision making and the time it takes to get ready. Because typically it takes me an hour to do a full face of makeup. And the reason is because I'm constantly having to make decisions. What shades do I want to wear, etc. So I've gotten a full face of makeup done from an hour to 15 minutes. That is a huge, huge time saver. Also, if you're in college, if you have a super, super busy job, etc., this is a great way to do things, and you can still change it up every week, do a different makeup look every week, or like I mentioned before, you can have one palette and one eye palette and just do different eye looks out of it and then keep the rest of your base makeup the same. So that's another way of doing this. I thought this was a really interesting experiment. I'm definitely not the kind of person who could do this all the time. I would go crazy. Like, I remember for years, my mom wore the same makeup every single day. And mind you, this was back in the 90s when you didn't have nearly as many options. And I know a ton of people now who literally wear the same makeup every single day. I know some people who just put black eyeliner on and then that's it every day. And I would go crazy. I can't do it. I cannot wait till tomorrow to play with some different makeup or not wear makeup at all, because that's another thing is I do not like wearing makeup every single day. Like, people who get up every single day, put on a full face of makeup, wear it all day, and do it every single day without ever taking a break, I can't fathom it. I know there was a designer or a makeup expert, I cannot remember who it is, but there's someone in the makeup industry, I believe, who puts on a full face of makeup every morning. At night, she washes it off and puts on a full face for bed. And wears a full face for bed, washes it off in the morning, puts on a new face for in the morning. Like, her husband has never ever seen her without makeup. And I can't even imagine doing that, because I typically only wear like a full face like this 3 to 4 times a week, sometimes 5, depending on how busy my schedule is. And it's getting really, really busy. So I'm probably going to actually be wearing makeup more daily. It's actually why I've been focusing on my skincare, because I do love no foundation makeup looks. So that's probably why I'm going to be doing a lot of this summer. I did a no foundation makeup routine, I think a year or 2 ago. I'll probably do another one, do like a full tutorial on how I cover things when like I'm not wearing foundation and make my skin look its best. Let me know if you guys want to see that, but I'm rambling a ton. Sorry, it's morning. Literally my coffee, I've only drank like that much coffee. Like, I should not be in front of a camera yet because I'm not fully functional. I just don't enjoy wearing makeup every single day. It's not good for your skin, and I don't think it's good for you to only see yourself when you have makeup on. I think it's good for you to see yourself how you naturally are without makeup as well. I think that wearing makeup all the time can cause some self-esteem issues with people. Now, not always, but I have known some people who are like, I have to have my makeup on. I don't feel pretty without my makeup, etc. And you should feel beautiful whether you have makeup on or not. And that's a huge thing to consider. But anyway, I cannot wait to go a couple days without some makeup and give my skin a break, and then play it with some different, more colorful looks. And this plain nude lip is just driving me psycho, so I can't wait to switch that up, switch my eyes up, and be playing with some more fun things again, because this has definitely been a challenge. Like, I've been itching to get in my drawers and play with glitter. And actually this week I made it even harder on myself. I did not film any makeup tutorials this week at all. Every single video I filmed this week was either skincare or an unboxing or something that did not involve putting a different type of makeup on my face. So I literally have not brought out any other makeup or put any other makeup on my face at all. So that was hard, because I was like, what can I film? Because I can't film makeup or a tutorial or a get ready with me. So that was an added element to the challenge that made it even more difficult for me, considering putting on makeup is one of the things I tend to do a lot in front of the camera. But anyway, I hope that you guys really enjoyed this video. If you did, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up, because it really supports my channel. And if you haven't yet, don't forget to subscribe. I put up new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. You guys can also keep up with me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and that's about it. I'm pretty much everywhere except Snapchat. I mean, I have Snapchat, but I never use it. So Twitter, I live on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, and all the links for those are down below. Oh, and everything that I wore this week will also be listed in the down bar below as well, in case you are curious. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you again very, very soon. Bye.